Helen Adams Keller was born on 27th June 1880 as a healthy and beautiful child. But at the age of 19th month, the child was attacked by scarlet fever. This left Helen Adams Keller as blind and permanent deaf. Despite of these challenges, Helen Keller became the first deaf and blind person to graduate with a bachelor degree in arts. Despite of these challenges, Helen Keller became a political and social activist. Helen Keller not only did those, but is also one of the best authors, one of the best motivational speakers. He wrote more than 10 books. Ladies and gentlemen, disability is not inability. That's the theme for today. And here I have my brother Kevin and my bishop, who is a mentor, and he has other more professionals that I can talk about. As you can see, Bishop is on a wheelchair, but I want to assure you, he travels faster than you. What I mean is that Bishop drives himself, not just a car, a good car. Here is my question to my brother Kevin and my mentor Bishop Leo. I wish to know, were you born like this? And suppose you are born like this, are there a challenge that you face in life, maybe criticism? I'll start with my brother Kevin.
Yes, I was born like this, and I came to realize it at a later stage, 1 year. Then that is the place where I was told that I was born like this, because I was wondering how am I, because I was different with other people. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Bishop? Were you born like this, or this is something that happened as an accident, and there are criticism that you can remember that people discarded you?
Yeah, from my parents, the information I have is that I was born normally like other children, but along the way, when I was still young, I got an attack from a disease called polio. So we know what the polio is. So that's what disabled me. It was a polio attack. But I was still very young, I would not even realize myself.
Okay, so I hope you listen from my mentor and my brother. This is a stage, it's something that it happened maybe in the course, and they came to realize themselves. And they were wondering what kind of situation is that. And I may ask them, because of despite of these challenges, my brother Kevin is one of my fellow students at Kibabi University taking computer science. And Bishop here is one I guarantee him as a successful, and I call him doctor because his words inspires people. Maybe I would wish Kevin can share with us what motivated you to work hard and smart to be in this level and also have a dream. Do you have a dream still?
Yes, I have a dream. Well, back in my primary education, I will see that education is the key to life. It's the key to success. And this motivated me that I came to realize that if not education, I cannot support myself, because I will not depend on every person, help me here, help me there, but I can gain some knowledge and nurture it in my future times.
Wow, that's a great motivation. Bishop, I've attended your several sessions, and you always talk about having no skill. This is a great motivation. I wish that you can share with us. Is there an experience you experience in life, or what motivation can you tell any young person who may be disabled or who may be coming from a poor family?
Yeah, in my early age, when I started going to school, I used to be supported by my mother. She would carry me on a bicycle, carry me to school and even back home. On occasions when she would not be in position, my elder brothers would help, but they would not always be there, even including my mother. So one time, when I had gone to school, our home was about 500 meters away from the primary school I was going to. So one time when I was going back home, of course, crawling, I got rained on. And that day I was alone. And I was rained on, crawling. Actually, people say that maybe they used to walk bare feet. For me, I used to crawl bare hands. So that day I was crawling through the football pitch, which was a shortcut to our home. And the rains caught up with me. I was rained on heavily. And that's the day when my mind woke up and realized that in this life, unless you decide, you will not manage. Because that day made me to make a vow and made a prayer alone in that pitch to God and ask God to help me. And the promise that if that happened, then in life I would come out and tell people that God is able. So from that day, my view of life changed. I stopped, being looked at as a case that needed sympathy. I saw that I would do it myself. And I think that was the driving force over me that made me decide to work hard. Simply because I realized that there are times when you will be just alone. And that day made me wake up. And that's how I've reached this far.
Wow, that's a great experience. And that is why challenges are not just a curse. Challenges make us stronger. There's somebody who's coming from a poor family. I would wish Bishop to inspire this person and tell this person some words of encouragement. Maybe I will wish to know, maybe are you married, or maybe I wish to know about that.
Yeah, I'm a family person. I have a family, married to one wife, I have 4 children. And that spirit of hard work in me helped me be somebody who is able to take care of himself, because I was able to move on with my education. During our days, we had to come to Form 4. So I passed my CPE in that primary where I used to grow to and from home, then joined Form 1, then was able to reach Form 4, passed, and went to A-level, Form 5 and Form 6. Then was able to join university where I did a degree in education, Bachelor of Education and Arts, where I was taking double mathematics. So I graduated and became a high school teacher, where I taught and even rose in ranks as a class teacher, as a careers master, guidance master, assistant DOS, director of studies, and a deputy for about 7 years in a senior school, and was able to produce results just like other teachers. Then from there is when I was able to move over to university, where I'm currently working as a senior administrative assistant in the Office of Career Services under Dr. Robert Wafula. But I can say, away from that, in spiritual matters, I'm also a pastor, I'm a bishop, I have pastors who work under me. In that sense, I wanted to say, I've also trained in theology. I've taken a program in theology, a BA in theology, and all that is to say that even if you may be down the way I was, you can still rise. Because if I was able to do it and reach where I've reached, then I would encourage anybody else who thinks that he or she may not be able to make it, that it's possible you can also rise and even go beyond what I've been able to attain. As you heard, I don't rely on people for movement. I don't use a driver. Initially I was using, but today I modified my vehicle and I'm able to move and drive myself around. Yeah, I can do it. Like I plow 25 kilometers from home to my place of work and 25 kilometers back home daily. So disability is not inability. Because even on the road, I'm able to overtake other motorists. Yeah, I do overtake. I even drive long distances. I'm able to go even 200 kilometers. 300, I can do it. I can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard, disability is not inability. I hope you never gave us your ears, you are with your ears and you've heard it all. Bill Gates once said that you're one of the top richest people in the world today and the man who was the richest person for decades. That being born poor is not your problem, but to die poor will be your problem. Disability is not inability. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss on other inspirational videos. Thank you all.